it's not an IRL stream today because I'm walking through some neighborhoods, and yeah, so not as much pretty naturey stuff to see, but I thought it would still be fun to stream while I'm doing my walk during my lunch at work. So hello everyone. Hello. We didn't get a chance to actually do our Throwback Thursday stream yesterday. We got talking on like animation and my dreams for my animation studio and stuff, which is always fun to talk about. But hello, konnichiwa, Katsuki. But yeah, so I thought we'd actually do a nostalgia stream today. So how is everyone? What's going on? What do you guys want to start with? Should we reminisce about old school like awesome cartoons or TV shows or video games? I'm pretty good. It's really hot out right now. It is like 81 degrees, I think is what my phone said, and humid. So not fun, especially because I'm in pants, because work won't let me come without pants on. So by that I mean I have to be basically in like pants or dresses or skirts all the time. Shorts is not an option, unfortunately. So yeah, it's very hot out. Let's see. Let's start nostalgia, since VTubers are so anime themed, usually. Let's start with nostalgia with anime. What's like the first couple animes you guys have ever seen, or that, if you think about it, like reminds you of your childhood? And sorry if it gets a little windy or loud with vehicles. I'm walking through neighborhoods and side streets and other stuff right now, so. Yes, I like Eminem. Actually, speaking of, and hopefully won't get too derailed, but I was playing Beat Saber yesterday, because I'm trying to, exercise and work out more and stuff. And there was a new song by him called Houdini. I don't know how new it is. But it was really good. So I hope he's coming back with more music. I hope like that's the start and he's coming back. Oh, my favorite Eminem song. Gosh, okay. I love Stan. Stan is really good. It's also really long, but I love the hook and everything, which is Ditto. I think it's Ditto anyway, if I recall. It's been a while. But then I also like, gosh, I like a whole bunch of his songs. I like the songs when he's Eminem. I like the songs when he's Marshall Mathers. I like the songs when he's Slim Shady, because they all have different vibes. And the Houdini one, the new one, they took a riff on the "Guess Who's Back, Back Again, Shady's Back, Tell a Friend, Guess Who's Back, Guess Who's Back." Oh gosh, I love Eminem. He's so good. Like, he is one of the few rappers that does not have to cuss in his raps to really throw shade at people, Trains going by. Berserk. That sounds familiar. Sorry, the train's a little loud. It sounds familiar, but I feel like I'd have to hear it to really know. Let's see. This thing lets me do music. Let me see if I can figure it out. Hold on. Let me see. Oh, wait. Actually, can you guys even see chat? Do I have chat on there? I don't have chat on there. Let me see if I can fix that first, too. My bad. Okay. Now, chat. Oh, shoot. I didn't mean to spin me around. There we go. Alright, chat should be on the screen now. And let me see about finding songs. Assets, maybe? Nope, that's not it. Hold on. Let's see. Nope, that's not it either. I keep turning myself around. Okay. There we go. Okay. Playlist, maybe? Well, I don't really need a whole playlist. I just need, like, one. Music. Okay, here we go. Oh, it's only library and on my device. Well, shoot. Will playlist work if I do, like, YouTube? Probably not. Nope, that's library and on device, too. Okay, oh well. I will check it out later. Yeah, I will definitely check it out later. I'm gonna screenshot this so I remember to check it out. Wait, okay. My phone is being, there we go. Okay, I got it. Yeah, so I will check that out later, because I love, like, most of his songs. There's very few that I'm kind of like, it's alright. But most of his songs I really love. Like, who knew Mom Spaghetti would be such a famous line? Yes, Kingsman. I think I've seen that. I either have seen it or I've seen so many trailers that I think I've seen it. I'm gonna say I've probably seen so many trailers. I think I've seen it because I only remember bits and pieces. So yeah, I'm gonna say trailers, but it does look good. It looks really good. And, like, there's one, and I know for certain this scene was in a trailer. The one where he's, like, tied to the train tracks, and it's, like, the test or whatever. I got to thinking, and I'm like, if that were me, I'd just take off my shoes. Because the shoes are what's tied to it, not him. You watched it 26 times? Holy crap. That must be your favorite movie, huh? Oh, I hope not. I know it got loud for a second because I walked by somebody's AC. What's the first anime you remember watching? What kind of anime hits you guys, like, right in the feels? Brings you back to a simpler time? For me, I'd have to say the, like, original Pokemon, the original Yu-Gi-Oh, and Hamtaro, and, like, original Dragon Ball. Because those ones, and, like, 3 of the 4 of those are, like, very mainstream and, like, anybody would know them, but, like, Hamtaro, that one hits different, because it's, like, you say it, and it's really hit or miss, whether or not someone's heard of it, or knows anything about it. And it used to be so big. Shinchan. I don't think so. It doesn't sound familiar. Is it good? What's it about? Now that I think about it, the name kind of does sound familiar, but I know it's not one that I've seen. And I don't know if I can get out of this app to Google search it or not. So you have to be my lackey and tell me what it's about. Because if it sounds good, I will definitely put it on my to-watch list. I have different moods when it comes to anime. Sometimes it's like slice of life, rom-com. Other times it's like, yeah, I want some hardcore action. Other times, it's like Case Closed or Detective Conan. I want, like, a good mystery to solve. Or, like, some psychology stuff. It's banned? Why is it banned? Okay, you have me curious now. Why is this anime banned in many countries? I have to know. Because that's sketchy. I'm very curious. Shin-chan. The name does sound familiar. I'm trying to place it. It's a slice of life. Okay. Alright, be right up my alley, because right now I'm in the like slice of life kind of area at the moment. Actually, slice of life and a bit of supernatural, because I started watching Kill Blue on Netflix, and it's so good. It's like a more modern take on Detective Conan, or Case Closed, or whatever you want to call it. The name changes for dub versus sub. But, yeah. Sounds right up my alley. Wow, how did I end up all the way over here? I ended up, like, over in the shopping district. Okay. Cool. I guess I'm heading back towards the main road, so sorry if it ends up getting a little loud again. Oh, it's hot. There's no more shade over here. Ice cream would be really good. Should I get ice cream? Are they even open? They might not be open. I don't think they're open. Darn. Okay. They changed the dialogue? Hey! Okay. So they changed it for a wider audience. That's good. See, well, it's good, but it's not good. See, like, I am one that really loves details, and if the dialogue changes, like, character backgrounds or story arcs or anything, then I don't really like it. Yeah, no ice cream. I don't think they're open. I didn't see any lights on, and I wasn't going to continue walking all the way over there if they weren't open. So, plus, I'm trying to diet and lose weight, so I need to not get ice cream. I need to not give in to my desires. We're gonna walk back through the neighborhood again and find our way back to work. I mean, I'm not going back to work yet. I just started stream, but yeah. I really wish I could, like, change between the VTuber camera and the other camera in this. Because then, like, if I come across something that is nice and pretty for you guys, or unique and interesting, I could show you, but it doesn't let me do that, so. Let's see. Every episode is different, not affect the sequence. Oh, really? It's one of those. Okay, that's cool. Like a short series, like a mini story thing. That's cool. I like shows and stuff that have, like, episodes like that, but then a lot of them you find the sequence does make a difference, because it's like characters that were introduced in, like, episode 4 show up again in episode 12, and they already have, like, the relationship built with them and everything. Because, like, with Big City Greens, it's very similar, or Gravity Falls. You know, there's just, like, just episodes about just random stuff, but there really is a sequence. Although it could be like My Neighbor Seki, and there is absolutely no sequence whatsoever. It's just, like, short episodes to bypass the time. 18 seasons! Holy crap! What in the world? What the frick? That's a lot. That's like rivaling, like, Dragon Ball Z and stuff, and Naruto. Like, what the hell? That's ridiculous. Let's see, what was this called? Shin-chan? Let me scroll back up and I will screenshot that too. Well, if it'll let me, there we go. Okay. Jeez. I think the only animes that I have watched multiple times were, there was actually one that I watched a second time and I didn't realize that I had watched it already. I was like, oh, this looks really good. And this tells you how many I've seen. I was like, this looks really good. And I get like halfway through the season and I'm like, oh, I've seen this before. And at that point it triggered and I remembered like how it ended and everything. But the only ones that I've like rewatched have been Naruto. That's probably the longest rewatch. And not Shippuden, just regular Naruto. Because my brothers wanted to watch it too. So I was like, well, I've got it on DVD, we can watch it from the beginning, I don't have all the seasons. At that point, I only had like 6 seasons, but it made me buy more. I think I have like 9 now or 10. We never finished watching it. We got up to like season 8, I think. It's whatever the purple box is. Sorry, passing by the ACs again. Zom 100. Yeah, that one's on my to-watch list on Netflix. It looks really good. The premise sounds interesting. Naruto and Dandadan. Yeah. Dandadan is also on my to-watch list. I think I've watched like the first episode or 2, but I hadn't gone back to it. Just because at that point I was like, I kind of just was in the mood to watch something different. And, well, Netflix took it off my currently watching list, and I kind of forgot about it. But I've rewatched Naruto. I've rewatched every single year up until like this past like couple years. I have rewatched like at least once each year. I have rewatched Fruits Basket. That was every year up until the remake. And then I had rewatched Kimi ni Todoroki every year up until they did the remake of Fruits Basket. And then I have rewatched. Now this is not every year. I've rewatched Skate the Infinity. I've watched that one fully subbed and dubbed. It is so good. It's such a good anime. If you like, it's like slice of life, but it's also like a sports anime if you count skateboarding as a sport. And it's like extreme skateboarding. It's really good. I recommend that one. And then I've rewatched Horimiya, which is really good too. It's a slice of life rom-com. Gosh, that car was so loud I thought it was on the same road I was. And then I have rewatched, gosh, what else have I rewatched? I've rewatched Harengu. That one is interesting, to say the least. If you want something that is absurd comedic nonsense, I would suggest that anime. It is very bright and cheery, but also dark in its humor. Yeah, it's an interesting one. It's, yeah, I can't even, if I say anything, it would probably spoil it. What's my favorite manga? Let's see. Favorite manga. Oh, and My Love Story with Yamada-kun at level 999. I've rewatched that one too. It's so good. It's a really good slice of life rom-com. Let's see. Favorite manga. I would say... Oh, you have to go? Okay, bye. Have a nice day. As for favorite manga, maybe Nora. It's really good. Alright, so let's go back to nostalgia here. So we've talked some about anime and manga. Let's talk about just some regular, like, TV shows and cartoons and stuff. Now, I know what's nostalgia for some of you might not be nostalgia for all of you, because, honestly, like, I don't know if you're watching on YouTube or on Twitch, unless you chat, and then I can see, because it has the little symbol. But those of you that are chatting from YouTube does give me age metrics of all my subscribers, followers, whatever they're called. I think they're subscribers on there. And so I know you all are pretty evenly ranged, honestly, between all of the possible age groups. But most of you are within my age group, give or take 10 years. So a lot of this should stay nostalgic for you too. So for shows, my friends and I used to list off, like, shows we used to watch and try and remind each other of, like, awesome ones. And there'd be so many that I just, like, forgot about. So if you all want to join too and list some in the comments, we can have fun trying to remind each other of the good old days. But let's see. We've got Rocket Power and My Life as a Teenage Robot. 16. Let's see. The Wild Thornberries. Growing Up Creepy. Oh, poor bird. Somebody ran over a bird. And it is very squished on this pavement. Poor birdie. Hi, puppy. Okay, let's see what else. We've got, let's see. See, I wanna like list them off, and now I can't think of them. Cat Dog. And, shoot, I don't even know where I am right now. I'm just gonna keep going up this road. Let's see. What other shows, man? I know there's tons. Doug. Doug was always really, really good. I like Doug. And Pork Chop, you know, his dog. Oh, there's Kitty Cat. It's okay, kitty. Oh, that kitty looks like it needs to eat. Poor baby. Let's see. What other shows? There is, or was, we've mostly been doing cartoons. Let's do a mix here. You got Boy Meets World and Saved by the Bell. Those ones might be dating me a little too much here. We've got, one of my absolute favorites, and they were one of the ones that kind of started Disney going off and, like, making extremely special, like, characters in their shows with, like, different abilities and stuff, versus just the norm, was, sorry, I'm a little winded now, I just had to go up a huge hill, what was it called? Phil of the Future. That one was really, I liked it. It was really good. And then you had That's So Raven. Hannah Montana, of course. As Told by Ginger. I still find myself randomly singing the theme song to that one. like throughout my day. Someone once told me the grass is much greener on the other side. And I paid a visit. It's possible I missed it. It's different yet exactly the same. Yeah. Till further notice, I'm in between. Sorry, it got stuck in my head. I had to. From where I'm standing, my grass is green. Okay, let's see. What else we got? This is hard without, like, trying to look them up. I can't cheat. Hey, how's it going? You're sleepy? Why are you sleepy? Swag lord. You're a swag lord and the goat, huh? I can definitely tell. We're talking nostalgia here, and I can definitely tell you're probably from my generation because you use duh instead of the. I have used that type of text talk like once in a blue moon for some Gen Zers here, and they literally looked at me and was like, duh, what the hell is that? What does duh mean? Like, it's faster to type. It's 2 letters. Yeah, so we can derail onto this since it's still nostalgia here. Were you all the type that liked flip phones? Or did you like the full keyboard, like BlackBerry type of phones before these smartphones came out? I was definitely a flip phone person, and I still have a flip phone because I have the Razr, because I love flip phones. I love that, like, when I'm done with a phone call, if I'm angry, I can just, like, slam it shut. Like, done. Plus, it makes it smaller, so it fits in my pocket easier. Sorry, it might get a little loud. I'm getting closer to a road. I used to text with T9 all the time. I don't know if you guys know what that is, depending on your generation here. But basically, it was like the old version of swipe to text. And everybody was like, how are you doing that? That doesn't make any sense to me. I'm just sitting there thinking, okay, you want to hit 4 buttons for 1 letter? Be my guess. But my phone will learn me and will learn what words I want to say. So, it's a lot easier. A simpler time. Like, I could text like that literally without looking at my phone. Try and guess your age. Okay, alright. Alright. Let's see. Alright, well, you gotta answer some questions here to give me a broad range. And it doesn't necessarily mean anything because, like, I know of stuff before my time, and I know of more recent stuff. But, who was, let's see, no, that'll make it too, let's see, what would be a good question to ask? Okay, do you remember, or know, I'll say do you know, what AOL stands for? This will be a good gauge right here. Because I know what AOL stands for. And I remember what it sounded like. Don't worry, I'm not that old, I swear. But I do remember when AOL had the chat rooms in there. That was fun times, man. Animated avatars and everything. It was like the precursor to GIFs, however you pronounce it. No, okay, alright. I figured you would say that. Stands for America Online, by the way. Okay, so I'm going to say, are you younger than, are you 18 or younger? I was gonna go 20 or younger, but I'm gonna play it safe and say 18 or younger. Oh man, it's really hot out here. Dang, we've only been walking around for like a half an hour. Maybe I should go back through the neighborhood. Let's see, how much more time do I have? Yeah, I still got about 20 minutes, so we'll be good. Younger, okay. Dang. Okay. All right, Gen Zer. I see you. Okay, let's see. 13. That's my lucky number. That's why I'm guessing that. Hey.
First time I've ever seen you out now.
Yeah, I'm walking around.
What?
I'm walking around, getting some exercise. See ya. People stop me and say hello. Sorry. 15. Dang, my other guess was gonna be 16. That would have been a lot closer. Man. Okay, all right. I see that. Man, sometimes it's hard to believe that, like, even people in their 20s were born in, like, the early 2000s. I'm just like, man, let alone 2010s, man. Oh, time really flies. Okay, so what's some nostalgia for you then? We've been talking about nostalgia this stream. We talked about some anime and shows and stuff. Hey, that's a pretty good guess. No, but that's a pretty good guess. I like that guess. Yeah, see, I remember, nowadays you guys have Raven's Home and Girl Meets World. See, in my day we had That's So Raven and Boy Meets World. That might give you a bit of a clue. Yeah. But see, then if I go talking about other shows and stuff too, I'll also list off shows that were like from before my time, because like my mom had me really young, so a lot of like stuff from her childhood I know of too. So like from her childhood she had like Care Bears, Gummy Bears, Animaniacs, things like that. So, and like Tom and Jerry, Winnie the Pooh, you know. So 24, that's another good guess. I like you. You should stay. I like you. Yeah, I like that guess. So what type of stuff do you miss? Like games and shows maybe you used to play or watch when you were younger? Even though you're still younger, but you know, I'm sure there were things you used to do and play and watch that you don't really anymore. Yeah, a lot of the new animes are either like cookie cutter copycats of other ones, or they have extremely long names. I'm like, why do you need a whole paragraph as your anime name? Like, I'm not going to remember that at all. like Kill Blue. I was talking about that one earlier too. It's pretty good. It's like Detective Conan or Case Closed, but newer, updated. So like in Case Closed, there's this like high school detective, and he gets drugged and ends up turning into like an elementary schooler and stays with his crush and her dad because he's a like PI or something. And it goes off the premise of him trying to like reverse the drug. And Kill Blue is very similar, but more updated. So it's like the main character is like an assassin, like the top tier assassin. And he got stung by a wasp that was being worked on from a pharmaceutical company. And it transformed him into a middle schooler. And so now he's trying to figure out how to reverse that. But he also has like all these people he still has to deal with from like his underground work, so to speak. So it's pretty good, and it's only like 12 or 13 episodes. It's only one season. That's the other thing. I feel like a lot of the new animes, if they try to make it go more than like 1 or 2 seasons, I feel like they lose the story. Like, it's not like Pokemon or Yu-Gi-Oh! Or Naruto where they could go 10, 15 seasons and still have a detailed story and depth of character and stuff. Although I do have to say, Naruto, I think, finally kicked the bucket for me, because when it got to Shippuden, I watched like the first several episodes, but after that I was like, I don't know. Like, I just kind of learned what happened through talking to people, and that sufficed me, because it was a lot. I say that, yet I've rewatched original Naruto, so, you know. Your power came back. Did you lose power? We had a couple power surges the other day because a storm was coming through. Or is that an anime? It could be an anime for all I know. I have to use you guys as my lackeys during these walking streams, because I'm using an app on my phone that lets me stream it, and I don't know if I can get out of the app to like Google like animes and shows and stuff. Like, I had to screenshot some earlier so I could go check them out later. Yeah. Oh man, it is so hot out. It's like 81 degrees and super duper humid. Oh. I do plan on Ninja Hattori. It sounds familiar, but I don't think I do. What's it about? It sounds familiar. Ninja Hattori. Yeah, I'm not sure. It sounds familiar. I do like some good ninja anime. Ooh, there's one, if you guys like Naruto. Oh, your dad said it. Alright, I'll screenshot it. I'll check it out. There is one that's very similar to Naruto, called Nabari no-O. And if any of you guys like Naruto, you'll like it. It's like, if you took Naruto's concept and compact it into a modern day, like, assassin, samurai, like their swords and guns and stuff. If you squished it all together into a modern take. Yeah, it was pretty good. Oh. Let's see. We're on anime. Alright, so we'll talk some more anime. Let's see. What's your all's favorite genres? That'll give us a route to go here. Because for me, it depends on my mood. I can watch a little bit of anything, honestly. Dragon Ball, yes! Original Dragon Ball? Or like Dragon Ball Z? Or what? What kind of Dragon Ball? Because original one, yes, I will rewatch that any day. I love like the tournament. Yeah, he was a really great guy. I'd meet him at conventions all the time. Like back when I lived in Maryland, I used to go to Katsucon and Otakon, and I'd meet him there, him and his girlfriend, and we'd just hang out and stuff. Like when I first met him, I had no idea who he was. I was actually going to the meet and greet like signature thing for his brother, Greg Ayers, who voices Cowdu in Ouran High School Host Club. And now his brother is the only voice actor, only famous person ever that I have ever met that I was actually like, my body was nervous to meet him because I actually started shaking a little bit. But everybody else, I'm just like, oh yeah, they're just, normal people. But for him, it's because his normal voice is Cowdu's voice. And Cowdu from Fruits Basket and Kyo from Ouran High School Host Club and Kyo from Fruits Basket are like my top favorite anime characters. That and Kazehaya from Kimi ni Toroke. But now there's a whole bunch of new ones from all these new animes, like Miyamura from Academia, and just a whole bunch of other ones. But anyway, when I first met him, I had no idea who he was, and I felt so bad. But I was like, I'll still get a signature and stuff too. And they were giving away posters, and I don't remember what it was for. It was like Gundam or Gun Gale or something that he starred in. And so I got him to sign that. And then I went and stood in their line again, a different line, different day for signatures. And he recognized me. And he was like, hey, can I get a picture with you? So I was like, what? Okay, like, you want a picture with me? All right. And so I took a picture with him, and he was like, hey, you should add me on Facebook and stuff. And Facebook, and we kept talking. And whenever I'd go to conventions, like, we'd meet up and hang out, and like, I'm a good person. I don't see myself as like entitled in any way. So like, when I was at the convention after we became friends, like the next convention, I still waited in his line to go talk to him, and he was like, oh, you didn't have to do that. You could have just came up here and sat with us. And I'm like, yeah, but like, I didn't want to skip all these people. Like, I would have felt bad. There's a kitty cat. Oh, kitty cat ran away. Okay. But yeah, so, and his girlfriend was really nice too. And let me tell you, I am like 5 foot even, and he was maybe an inch taller than me, if that. He was like my height. He might have been my height. Because we did mock combat at the convention. There was a mock combat workshop he was in charge of. And basically what that is like fake fighting for movies and plays and stuff. And so he taught us how to do that, and I had to be his partner so he could show everybody the moves, because I was the only one there that was like close to his height. And he had a cat, which I think his girlfriend has possession of now. But when he was alive, he had a cat that was like one of those, like the Egyptian hairless cats. And he used to dress it up like Frieza all the time. He'd post pictures on Facebook and stuff. It was so cute. Although I thought he should have dressed it up as, what's that character's name that looks like a giant, like, hairless cat in Dragon Ball Z or GT or whichever one it is. It's like, oh gosh, what's his name? I don't remember, but I'm sure y'all know who I'm talking about. Yeah, I thought that would have been hilarious if he would have dressed his cat up like him. Yes, exactly. But yeah, he was really fun. Fun to know, fun to hang around and stuff. But he eventually had to go into the hospital for a double lung transplant, I think is what it was. And him and I would talk a lot there because he was just so bored, There was like nothing to do. And I tried to get him to, which he was going to, I tried to get him to read the light novel I was writing about other characters. Here, let me show you. Change avatar. Okay. Shoot, I don't know who's who. So my other characters, I don't know if this is the right one or not, so bear with me. I need to change the picture. Okay, so this is Kiki. It's about her and her older twin sister, Miki, which is her, and their older brother, Kiba, which is this one, but his design is not finalized. Not finalized in the slightest. This is a very rough design for him. But, yeah, so it had to do with all of them and their backstory and stuff. And he was going to read it because he did a lot of, like, director stuff, too. And he was going to read it while I was in there and give me some feedback and stuff, but that's when things kind of started to turn for the worse for him. And he didn't make it. So, I never got to find out what he thought on it. And honestly, where things were so bad with him for a while there, I didn't even know that things had gotten that bad up until it was too late, because I was messaging and I was like, hey, I haven't heard from you in a little while, just making sure you're okay. Sorry for the cars, I'm heading back to work, so it's gonna be a little for a second. What I do for a living, I am an insurance agent, which is very boring. My dream career is to own my own animation studio. And my dream job, if I can't achieve that career, would be to be an animator, which is what I'm working on right now. I'm doing schooling for film and game animation. So hopefully I can land a job in that field soon. But yeah, I used to be a vet tech, but the vet passed away, so I had to find a new job, and that job just so happened to be insurance, because I did not want to get a job at like fast food, and there's not much around job-wise for this area, so yeah, unfortunately that's what it ended up being, and it's so very boring. It's so boring. It's a very boring desk job. But I am back to work now because my hour lunch is over. But it was fun talking to you guys. And gosh, why did I have to get so loud all of a sudden? But it was fun talking to you guys and streaming. And glad we actually got to hit up some nostalgia today, since we didn't get to do it for Throwback Thursday yesterday. I will try to stream sometime this weekend. I thought about doing a VR chat. Sorry, they're mowing. I thought about doing a VR chat, like karaoke game type of thing, but I haven't decided yet. I may also just play some games and stream that. So, yeah, be on the lookout. And thanks for coming. Bye, guys. Love you all.